is the result of my experiment on the power of positive and negative words. So both these apples were, well, this was one apple cut in half a couple weeks ago, and I didn't remember to talk to them with negative or positive words every day, but probably about 4 times I did it. And I said things like to this apple, that's why I taped a positive sign so I'd remember which one was which. I said things like, "You're wonderful, you're beautiful, I love you." This one I said, "You're awful, I hate you, you're terrible, you're no good," things like that. So, again, cut from the same apple, put in clean containers. The first day I had them uncovered, and I thought, they're just going to dry out and no mold or anything, so I covered them both on the second day. This one, it's a little mushy to the touch. Right there you can see the mushiness pretty clearly, and virtually no mold. That side looks like you could still eat it. If you didn't know, other than that bad spot where it was sitting, if you didn't know that this was a 2-week-old cut open apple set out in room temperature, you'd probably take a bite of that. This one is super mushy. Look at this. Look at the mold growth coming off of there, and just how incredibly soft and brown and nasty this is. You wouldn't want to take a bite of one little section of this thing. And this thing here, you could probably, and it's firm, I can tell just by feeling it, you could probably take a bite of 3/4 of this safely. Maybe just wash it off quick. So, that's the power of our words and how we can affect things around us. And just imagine what we do to people, and their cells, like people getting diseases and things like that, or even yourself, by the power of negativity or positivity. And this isn't to give any credence to like New Age thinking or anything like that, but I think a lot of that occult knowledge is basically just saying how God created the world, which is that our words have power. And there's plenty of things in the Bible talking about how our words matter, and Jesus himself being the Word that became flesh. So I'm going to do another experiment. I got some rice cooking, not for this experiment, just cooking, but I'm going to take some of it and do the same thing. So enjoy.